Hello, welcome. Yay, Mom Hop. Are you guys having fun? Thank you for inviting people, Kara. I like to always have music at the beginning of my scopes. You gotta dance a little. Oh good, Net Drews is here, because that's who's next. Is everyone dancing? You gotta dance a little. That's my rule. If you're gonna be here, you gotta dance. All right. All right. Thank you, Robin's Nest, for inviting people. Whew. Well, we're having fun. Almost done. Bed dancing. Why not? Why not? There you go. Oh, sorry, it took me a minute to get over here. All of a sudden, I've been watching along just fine, and then all of a sudden, the thing tells me my connection is too poor to broadcast. So I had to like unplug and replug the Wi-Fi and do all this stuff to try to get it to cooperate. Yes, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yep. So how many so far in this hop? I don't know. I was number 6, but I think the first 2 people weren't available. So there's just one person after me, Net Drews. So I'm glad that you're here. Glad to meet you. I am Erica Johns from enrichmentstudies.com. At Enrichment Studies, I help homeschool families incorporate more fine arts into their homeschool and life in an easy way that doesn't run on a lot of mom power. And I also run menuplanningsentral.com, where we have menus for your meals all planned for you with printable shopping lists and everything all done. So all you have to do is just print it and shop and go. So good stuff. I also am a mom to 6 kids. My husband and I have been married for almost 25 years, and we've homeschooled for most of the last 18 years. And so I've got 2 grown-up kids. Hi, Gina. I got 2 grown-up kids. I have a little granddaughter that's 1, and which is really fun. And then my kids that are homeschooled are, yeah, we lost about half. People didn't follow. It's all right. My kids that are homeschooled are 12, 14, 15, and 17, and those are all boys. So I have 5 boys and 1 girl, and we have a lot of fun. And so tonight I'll do I have a timer set, but I only have 2 minutes left out of 5. How fast do you think I can talk? All right, it might not be 5 minutes. Okay, morning person or night person? Both, depending. Probably by nature, I'm more of a night person, but you know, once I had my first child, it turned me into sort of a morning person, because when I saw his sweet little face in the morning, it just made me, oh, so happy, and made me a lot more of a cheerful person in the mornings. Really now, my morning or night thing has more to do with work, because I'm homeschooling plus I'm working from home. It depends on when I can get on a roll. If I get enough sleep, I love to get up early. Thank you. Love the Shakespeare rap. Yeah, you guys, you'll have to go to catch.me/enrichmenthome. You can see from a couple nights ago, 2 of my boys did a Shakespeare rap. That was fun. What I was going to say is, if I've had enough sleep, if I can wake up early and get work done, I love it, because it's quiet and nobody else is getting up early, so nobody interrupts my train of thought. And not that I see my family as an interruption, but it's really hard for me to get work done if people keep interrupting me and asking me stuff. It's very hard for me to keep my focus. So I love it when I can get into a project and get on a roll. So sometimes that's in the mornings, but a lot of times it happens in the evening. The thing is, it's much harder, because when you have kids that are as old as mine, they don't go to bed at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock or whatever. And especially we've been in basketball season. And so a lot of times the kids are getting home from games late, and then they got showers and blah, blah. And we've practically turned nocturnal around here. The past several nights, I've had kids still up wandering around at 1 o'clock in the morning, just because of the way the schedule has gone. So lately I've done a lot more nighttime stuff, and it's not let's see, a lot of times I am staying up till 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning because finally, once everybody else went to sleep or at least stopped coming into my office, then I could get on a roll, and then I'm finally getting work done, and then I'm like really like energized when I can finally get a project done. So there's that. For favorite book, I don't have like one that's probably my lifetime favorite book, but I thought of a book that I wanted to tell you about that is the only book that I've ever read that pretty much like every page makes me go, oh, yes. And then like I get to the end of the book and I just want to, will I put up my enrichment studies again? Yes, I will. Here you go. This book, when I got to the end, I just wanted to turn, well, I did. I started right back at the beginning and read it again. And I've read through this a couple of times. It is called Stretching Lessons by Sue Bender. And it's kind of funny that this book resonates with me so much because this lady is much older than me. She doesn't have a lot of kids. She didn't homeschool. She has a really different life than me. But this book talks about being open, taking risks, stretching, growing, giving ourselves permission to not take risks and to rest and to set limitations. And it's nice because this book isn't speaking to me as a wife or a mom or a Christian or a homeschooler or a business owner. This is just a book that speaks to me as myself. 5 different college students. Know that? Yep, because Kara, I thought you said you have a bunch of boys too, don't you? So anyways, and one thing that's great about this book, Stretching Lessons, is that it's like different little snippets. You're not reading a whole chapter at a time. Sometimes it's just a paragraph. Sometimes it's like a page or two that she's written, and so it's been really easy for me to read little bits at a time. And I thought that I would actually read you one or two very short things that I thought especially, well, this first one maybe moms will appreciate. So the title of this is Invisible. Not being seen can be a terrible feeling. When we moved from New York to California 30 years ago, I had a neighbor who was also from the East. Our husbands taught at the University of California and our sons played together. When we saw each other on the street, we'd stop for a moment and say hello. 4 years after our first meeting, we happened to meet and were having our by chance hello. And during our conversation, apropos of something she said, I mentioned that I had gone to Harvard for a master's degree. Why didn't you tell me? She asked, her eyes opened wide with a startled expression on her face. I didn't know you were intelligent. Some people will never see us. That doesn't mean we're not there. And I know, when you're a mom or when you homeschool and you're investing very deeply in things that are close to home, that's often can make you feel invisible. And I thought that was encouraging to just be reminded, you're still there. It's okay. And even though I have an online business, I've kind of struggled with like how much to, for instance, blog or whatever. And I guess that's because I don't feel like I have time to do well with my family and to write to you about how I'm doing well. And that's in no way to be any sort of judgment on people who are able to do both. I'm just not able to very often. And I've often just thought, it really doesn't even matter to me if anybody thinks I'm good at whatever I'm doing here at home. It just matters to me that I am good at it. And but it is encouraging to just be reminded, I'm still me, I'm still in here, even if nobody knows. So I won't read the second section because I feel like we're running out of time. So my last one, what do I like to do in my spare time? I cannot hardly remember what spare time would be like if I had it, but the connection keeps freezing. I'm sorry, probably my stupid connection thing. I'll just keep going and bye. You're going someplace? See ya. I love to go out for good Indian food. My husband likes to do that with me. Oh, bad glitchy connection. Oh, I'm sorry. There was a weird noise. Oh, I I don't know, you guys. Gwen got the not very pretty picture. Oh gosh. Okay, spare time. Going for Indian food. Going for a walk with my friend Kim. I really like hanging out with my kids. Now, my kids have always been very fun to me at every age, and I'm loving having big kids.